Hello everyone, so today I'm going to talk about the different unused content in my most recent game, berry game -1 or -1 or whatever. So first of all, let's start with the most boring thing out of the way, which is the unused decoration for in levels. So there's two sets of your unused decoration in the game. So there's the one for the rock hills and one for mountains, which I later decided which I made, but then I didn't really like them, so I used another. So the reason for why I didn't use the rock hills one is because I generally didn't really like them. However, I did use the little root thing, or like the thing that kind of looks like the pale arm. And the reason why I didn't use the snow one is because I also didn't like it, but also the third one kind of looks like a spike, and I felt like it could have caused some confusion for players. Anyway, since we spoke about the pale arm earlier, now let's talk about an old version of the pale arm sprite. So here it is. It doesn't look too good, well, I think that the blood was kind of unnecessary, since in the first encounter of the pale arm, like there's blood because it's just killed someone, but this time but here like the hands are now like clean, because there's some other hands, since there's like many hands for pale arms, where there's many arms for pale arms. And now let's move on to hunt, where some unused hunt sprites. And the reason they're unused is because I really struggled with the design of hunt. Hunt looks like a weird blob thing. However, before that, I tried to make him look more humanoid, and this is the result. There's two versions as you can see. Like version 1 is a bit bigger, while the second version is skinnier with some things sticking out of him. The reason why the change between the first two versions and the third one is so big is because I realized that maybe something like this humanoid thing I am not capable of doing. Anyways, now let's move on to some unused music. So well, truthfully, there isn't much unused music. However, there is an old intro for the forest world, which I will play right now. The reason it went unused is because the music of this forest changed between the demo and the new version, and the reason why I call it unused is because there are no intros in the demo, and in the full game the music is different. So this makes this older version that I made before the new forest theme a bit old and different. And also there are two different versions of the Abyss music, which also went unused, but those are pretty long, so instead I will link a video that contains both of them in the description, so you can check it out if you want. And now let's talk about an unused enemy in my game. Okay, so basically this was an enemy that was supposed to be in the second level of the mountain, the frost zombie. So basically it's something. Yeah, so let me show you how he is. So yeah, it's basically like that. This is the frost zombie. So he jumps when you do, except if you jump while he is still in the air or anything of the sort, and he won't jump at the same height as you Like the reason why I didn't include him is because I really just didn't like him, and also like it could be confusing for new players, and also like it genuinely didn't know how to. I wanted to for the mountain to feel lonely, so yeah. And those guys sort of went against that since there was someone else, since there were other things, but they won't. So instead, I just and also they couldn't have been put in the hunt chase, and also just generally like so yeah no so like they were cool concept, but I just didn't like them as much, and I didn't think they fit. So now to finish off, let's talk about some unused rooms. So the first room is well, the reason why they're unused is because they're test rooms that are not meant to be seen for the final game. So first we have something simple. So we have this little just a plain stage just to test the character movement at first. It's very simple, so it's nothing special, just for a test. But and now let's move on to the second test level, which is a bit more interesting, but since it contains some of the first other systems, like this is the first tile set that I made, and this is something to test like collectibles. It doesn't even move, and like yeah, and the camera is a bit weirder here, and like the jump is louder, and the reason is because for some reason I don't know why I did this, but I just put some more berries under here. Like I don't know why I did that. I really don't, but it's kind of funny. And if you die here, yeah, guys. Yeah. So anyways, I think that's about it. To be honest, that's all. You could say that there's also the demo content that some demo things that went unused, like but it's not too much unused because it is in the demo. But so anyways, that's about it. Thank you for watching and have a good day or evening or night. It's evening for me and it's about to be night. So yeah. Goodbye and subscribe.